Guys, don't ever pull or break glass on fire alarms in public without a fire. If you have permission to pull or break glass on the fire alarm for a fire drill, or if you have permission to pull or break glass on the fire alarm for a test, then you can pull or break glass on the fire alarm. Or if you have your own fire alarm set up at home, it is fine to pull or break glass on the fire alarm for those reasons. But if you're pulling or breaking glass on a fire alarm for fun because you think it's funny, that is not okay at all. That is very, very, very bad. That is considered a felony. Let's just say that there's an actual emergency going out somewhere and you cause a false fire alarm. Ha 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 ha. I'm gonna set off the alarm for fun. Ha 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 ha. Yay, this was fun. What you did right there was put other people's lives in danger, because the fire department will have to respond to your fire alarm that you set off for fun, and there could be another emergency somewhere else, and the fire department can't be at the real emergency because you set off that fire alarm for fun. Because of you, people are dying. That is not okay at all. So this is why you never set off fire alarms unless you really do detect a fire in the building. You never ever want to put someone else's life at risk. That's what you're doing if you set the fire alarm off for fun, so do not do that. These are life safety devices. These are only to be activated if there is a real fire. If there's no fire, you don't set these off, unless you're given permission to do so. Otherwise, don't set these off. These are not toys. These are life safety devices. Never set these off in public. Also, never tamper with them. So never take the plate off the alarm, never paint the alarm, never unscrew the alarm off the wall, never screw it in more. You don't ever throw the alarm, you don't take the strobe off the alarm, you don't take the horn off the alarm, you don't disable the horn or the strobe on the alarm. You don't adjust the volume, the pattern, the candela, or tone on the alarm. You don't cut power to the alarm. You don't do any of that. That is not good. Remember, if you break the alarm, you are responsible for replacing it. And you'll get in big trouble if you set off the fire alarm or if you tamper with it. It is not a smart thing to do for any reason. I remember back in my elementary school years, there were some kids that set off the fire alarm. If you set off the fire alarm at school, you are going to get in big trouble, possibly even arrested. So, this is not a joke. This is very serious stuff. Do not ever set off fire alarms in public without a fire. It is not a smart thing to do, because you are going to put other people's lives at risk for your actions. So do not do that. So never set off fire alarms in public without a fire. If you spot a fire in the building, then yes, activate it because you want to alert people that they have to evacuate immediately. But if there's no fire and you have no permission to set off the alarm, do not set it off. I'm not responsible for your consequences if you choose to do so. So do not do it. Be smart. Do not be stupid. Only set these things off if there is a real emergency, like a fire. You only set off fire alarms in a fire. Only set them off if you have permission to do so. If none of those reasons are there, then do not set them. Then do not set it off. Don't tamper with it. If you go up to a call point or a pole station and you see a key, don't even touch it. Leave it alone. You don't ever tamper with it. You don't ever take the fire alarm off the wall. You don't ever take the wires off. You don't ever unscrew it. You don't ever do any of that. Leave the alarm the way it is. The only times you could do so is if you have permission to do so, which most likely would never happen. You do not ever mess with fire alarm equipment. That is not okay at all. You will get in big trouble if you do that. So do not do that. Only set these things off if there is a real emergency. Only when there is an emergency is when you set this off. This will make a loud sound and it will have a very bright strobe. A lot of times when people set off the alarm without a fire, they are going to get in huge trouble. So do not be one of those individuals doing that. It is not smart, not at all. You can even get arrested. You'll have your parents mad at you, the fire department mad at you, the police mad at you, maybe your nation's leader mad at you. You'll have a lot of people mad at you, so do not do it. Only do it when there's a real fire. I hope no one sets the alarm off in my school as a prank, because if they do, they are going to get in dead meat. Never falsely set off fire alarms in public. It is not a smart idea for any reason. Again, if you detect a fire, you smell smoke, you see fire, then you can set the alarm off to alert people that they have to evacuate the building immediately. But if there's no fire and you're setting off the alarm for fun, that is bad, so do not do it. Only set off fire alarms if there is a real fire, and never ever tamper with the equipment for the alarm, because you'll get in big trouble and you'll have to replace the alarms. If you pull that alarm or break the glass on the alarm or tamper with alarm equipment, you are going to put other people's lives in danger. So do not do that. That is not smart. All that is extremely stupid and dumb. So do not do that. Bye.